Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
And that we will. We will take it away. This is episode 40. 40 what, Brandon? Do you know?
42.
42. How it do? All right, we're back to back. You know, the boy was sick 2 weeks ago, so we didn't give you the episode you were supposed to. And then we did our best of last week.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're back. We're back like a heart attack.
Back to talk about the 3 TV and movie shows that came out in the last 3 weeks.
Well, that's fine. I got lots.
Well, I don't.
Hard to entertain with Trey.
Yeah,
And a smidge of Brandon. All right. So what did you do this last week? Anything good?
Nope.
You were flying. Where'd you fly to?
I didn't fly this week. I was last week.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you fly to last week?
Vegas again for work.
Ooh.
And just work.
Vegas, baby.
And in March, I'm going to Schaumburg, Illinois for work. And then April, I'm going to Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth, Texas.
And then that'll conclude my conference.
Your schedule.
My conference schedules.
Excellent.
So excited for that.
Well, you know, you
don't go to produce conferences?
No, we have 2 stores. There's no produce conferences for us.
Well, I want to tell you.
I do get.
I bet you there's grocery store conferences.
Oh, there are. There for
100%.
sure. And they're when we were bigger, our store owner used to go to. They would have like produce. They would show off all the new crops and everything, what they look like, and or if there's a new product, they had those little things. But we're not that big anymore, so we don't really do
Where's
it.
the other store at?
It's on over there by the Rayleighs off of McCarran.
Oh, okay.
Yes. For you guys who don't know, I work at a grocery store, and we have 2 stores. So, yeah, I'm a produce man, and
It's probably pretty rare nowadays for a grocery store to be, you know what I mean? Only be like 2 stores.
Oh yeah,
instead
of course.
Like a chain. Like how often do you see a non-chain grocery store? It's
Yeah.
pretty rare.
Yeah, it's just.
We have a few out here. Like
We were a chain.
We have like the Lion. We have like some other like shitty low cost.
Is Marketon?
Yeah, it's local.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
that's a grocery store. Anyways,
any toot.
so let's get into
You guys
this.
aren't a discount grocery store though. You guys just sell everything full price.
Yeah. Why would we marketing things
Just
down?
saying.
Yeah.
Well, the region that the grocery store's in is a region where a lot of people don't have cars. Or, I mean, you see, I would say you probably see like a lot of people walk when they buy shit, right? And yeah, how
A lot of
how often do your carts go missing? Pretty often, yeah.
yeah. We start the year usually with like 100 carts,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we'll get down to like 50.
They should put like the little stops on them.
Well, you know what we do?
Well, you pay a guy to drive around.
No, me and my boss, we got into his pickup truck, and we went around the neighborhoods just looking for, because that's where they go. They end up taking the cart like to their house, and they just push
Leave
it off onto the
outside
sidewalk.
Yeah.
And they just go,
Yeah.
oh, okay, blah, 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 blah.
No problem. You guys just need to invest in the ones where it stops if it goes off that line.
It's a
know,
funny
past the
story.
line.
So we went to this one house, and Bob goes into their yard, and I'm like, I don't know if we can go in people's yards and take shit.
You can.
Well, I'm like, but he did. He ran over there, grabbed. They had 4 carts of ours sitting there, and I was like, "The fuck you need 4 carts for?" But, anyways, so we grabbed them, threw them in the back of a pickup truck. I mean, I've seen so many people build like houses out of them, like homeless people. Like you take 2 of them, and then they put like their little shack around it.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm like, ugh.
It's cool.
Yeah. Cart talk with Brandon and Trey.
Are you guys ever interested in grocery carts? Well, do we have a podcast?
That's right. That's right.
All right, let's jump into this bitch.
Let's get in these trailers.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. Trey watched all the trailers. Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
That it is.
That it is.
Time for them trailers.
Time for the
You have
trailers.
any trailers you want to talk about?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So I saw the first full trailer for Roadhouse starring Jake Gyllenhaal and
I saw
Conor
that.
McGregor.
And it comes out like this week.
It comes out March the 2nd.
Oh, really? I thought it was sooner than that.
Ooh. It looks nothing like the Roadhouse before.
No, and
it's ex MMA fighter goes and works at a bar.
Yeah, but then Connor's the bad guy,
Yes.
and he's doing some weird fucking
Hey.
Irish, but also Texas accent. It's fucking weird. I was like,
I'm in, though.
He should have just went with Irish.
Yeah.
Like, just I'm an Irish bouncer in Texas.
Yeah. Well, he's like the guy they bring in when they have problems dealing with do-gooders.
Yeah,
So.
but I'm just saying though, he could
Right.
just have an Irish accent.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Look, it's weird the way he's like. I don't know. I can't do it.
Are you about to do the accent? You're about to try it.
Okay.
That was
It's on Amazon. There's a big thing with Connor and Jake Gyllenhaal fighting with Netflix to put it out in the theaters, but they didn't think it was going to do good enough.
You mean with Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just didn't think it was going to do good enough, and so they decided to still put it on streaming. So, it's no theatrical release, streaming only.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Next thing I have for you is called Abigail. This is a vampire movie about these.
I'm over vampire movies.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing new in these genre?
Well, this one is they bring up these like 6 people into this house and they tell them you stay the night and we'll pay you in the morning. You just got to watch the house, and they find and they got to guard this little girl, and they're like, oh, it's a little girl. I mean, I think she's been kidnapped or something like that. But anywho, so they're watching it, and she ends up being a vampire. And they lock the house up, and they won't let these people out until the morning. And so she's running around trying to eat them and stuff. It's weird, but the wife's seemed interested in it. It's coming out April 19th, and yeah, we'll see. Next thing I have for you is Ricky Stanicki. This is starring John Cena, Zac Efron, and Andrew Santos. You like Andrew Santos.
Oh yeah. Andrew Santino.
Yeah, that's it. It's coming out March 7th on Amazon. This is about 3 friends who make up a guy, so this way they can get out of doing things they don't want to do. And so they go to the Super Bowl and all this other stuff and tell their wives they're going to see their best friend who has cancer. But the lie catches up with them, and they have to hire somebody to be their friend, and they end up hiring John Cena.
Oh, that could be funny.
Yeah, because he's wild and has no filter, so he just says whatever he wants to say, and I don't know, they're in marketing, all the 3 boys, and he ends up getting a job at their marketing firm because he's super straightforward with their boss.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, I like the balls on this guy, and so I don't know, it should be funny. I mean, John Cena is either really funny or it's just an awful film.
Yeah,
because he had this other one that was like an action film on an island that he just did recently. Yeah, trash.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
But anyways, the next one I have for you is called Long Legs. This is a murder suspense film coming out July 12th. Most of the trailers just so far have these cryptic symbols on a wall that the serial killer is leaving. And you find out this girl has a connection with the serial killer, and she's got to stop him.
Sounds like a snooze fest.
But you know what got me? It's starring Nicolas Cage. I'm in.
So he's going to be the serial killer?
If he's the serial killer, I don't know what he's playing. He's just in the cast. I'm in. If he's the serial killer, I'm totally in for that. Next thing I have for you is called Players. This is coming out February 14th. It's kind of like a Hitch-esque romantic comedy where these group of people, they just set people up for love. It's starring Gina Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
And, it looked kind of interesting. It had one of the Wayans brothers in it as well. But, yeah, maybe. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Check it out. Next thing I have for you is Orion and the Dark. It's coming out in February. It's a CG animated movie. I think it's by DreamWorks. I want to say.
I thought you were going to say it's by Drake. I'm like, yeah, what?
Yeah, Drizzy. No. This is how there's the sleep god and there's the night, and it's just their fight, and it's animated. It looks interesting. Could be good kids movie. Next thing I have for you is I don't know if you've seen this or not, but Spaceman. This is starring Adam Sandler and Carrie McGannon. It's coming out March 1st on Netflix.
Okay.
It's I guess about a husband who's going out and trying to do. It's like a drama. I thought it was gonna be a comedy, but it looks like a drama where he's
Is this coming out on Netflix then?
Yes, it's part of his deal. About Adam Sandler's characters like trying to get ready to be a space, astronaut, and the struggles it takes to deal with that. And I'm like, okay,
Sounds like Astronaut Farmer. Did you ever see that?
yes.
Yeah, with
Yep.
I forget that guy's name. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Next thing I got for you is Godzilla -1 minus color.
Fuck that. Keep going. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, can I just
Just
tell
gonna
them what
black.
it is?
It's a black and white version of the movie. Okay.
Yeah, it comes
fucking-
out January 26th.
move on.
Anyways,
fucking stupid.
next thing I got for you is called Suncoast. This is coming out February 9th. This is starring Woody Harrelson. It's about a family that has a son that has a lot of health issues, and so this daughter has to take care of the son, and he's slowly deteriorating. Where he makes a friend with Woody Harrelson, who's a protest this clinic that they have to take their son to.
Yeah.
I like Woody Harrelson, so I'm in for that. Next thing I have for you is Bleeding Love. This is Clara McGregor, or and Ewan, Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
It's him and his daughter
Okay.
starring in a movie about where she has an addiction and he has to pick her up, and they're like driving across country, and they're trying to deal with addiction. Could be good.
Sounds depressing.
Probably is. I have next for you. I have Sleeping Dogs. This is based on the novel The Book of the Mirrors. It's Russell Crowe. He has a degenerative brain disease where he has to take these he has to do a lot of like surgeries and stuff. But he's a detective, and he has to go back over a case he did back in the day, and so he's got to try to figure out how to solve the case, but deal with his brain disease at the same time. And so it looks interesting. Might give it a go. We also got the first full-length trailer for Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix.
Okay. I didn't see that. What do you think? Does it look good?
I think it looks really good. But I mean, we'll see. They showed Momo for the first time. We got to see, Appa actually moving and stuff. It looks really good. All the characters seem to look pretty good. The guy from did you ever watch Kim's Convenience?
Mm-hmm.
So the dad, he's
Okay.
he's playing what's his name? The uncle in
Iroh.
Iroh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He's playing him in this. It looks all the characters seem to match pretty close.
Soldier boy.
Yes. That is the saddest episode.
Soldier boy.
So that's coming out the 22nd of March. No, we're not doing that.
Oh, so quick update.
Quick
So-
update.
YouTube does not like when we play songs.
I'm assuming.
Spotify is fine with it, but YouTube's not even that mad about it. They just say, "Hey, you have a potential for someone to claim this video because you used their song in it."
That's all you.
And I was like, "Oh shit, ain't nobody going? Ain't fucking the guy who did Ho 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 Christmas on fucking Spotify ain't gonna claim a video that has like."
He's like, wait a minute. I hardly entertain using our shit.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck
bruh.
that.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
nah. 3 views?
3 views?
3 views?
3 views.
That's like 0.5 cents of a penny.
Yeah. Cease and desist right away. Shut that shit down.
All right, you got anything else? Or are you done with those dumbass trailers? How many trailers did you fucking write down, Trey?
I did like 15.
Why?
That's the segment. I don't know what to tell you.
That's too
This is
many.
what we do.
That's too many.
Anyways, we're moving on. That's
Yeah,
it.
thank God.
That's it.
Fucking, like I said, ain't shit coming out. Ain't shit came out. Ain't shit coming out.
I mean, there's lots coming out.
Yeah, fucking in like a month and a half.
Yeah. All right. Continue on. It's time for it's TV time.
Trey, what? Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
DJ Brandon blowing your ears out over here.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at the fucking sound waves right now, Trey. I can see exactly how loud it is. You fucking fuck.
This is excuse me.
Yeah,
What
fuck
about,
you.
What about the kids?
Fuck them kids.
Wow.
Fuck all them kids.
Okay. All right. Good enough. All right. So let's go. What do you got? TV? You said you watch TV shows.
Yeah, I watched Ted.
Oh, I didn't watch this yet.
That's fun.
How many episodes?
I don't know. I've seen like 4.
Okay.
I like it a lot. It's funny.
Is it
It's
is
just
it as good as the movie? movies?
I would say it's good as the first one.
Okay.
I didn't like the second one too much.
Yeah.
I thought I just don't know. It just seemed a little different, but it's good. It's funny. It's yeah. It's like if it just explores all the stuff that you're like where do you come from?
the bear.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's really funny.
Okay.
Even the kid in it.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be young Mark Wahlberg. Is fucking hilarious too. Yeah.
Does
It's
he
good.
talk? Does he talk like Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Did you get a little bit of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jersey accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Alright.
Watch it. It's on Cock.
The cock.
It's really good.
All right. I watched all of Echo.
Oh, I haven't watched a single episode of Echo. I
Yep.
forgot that came out. So did everybody else.
I watched one episode with the wife, and then she said, "Nah." So I watched the last 4 episodes by myself
It's like Kung Fu,
on
right?
one day. It's about I mean, if you watch the
I'm not watching. Yeah, is it about Kung Fu or not?
no, it's not about kung
I
fu.
don't care then.
It's about a Native American woman who has through her ancestry, because like her ancestry is like aliens, and yeah, she comes back to her town to try to take over as like the kingpin, and she ends up having to defend her town because the kingpin comes in there, and because they're kind of like family in the beginning.
Yeah.
And she like shoots Kingpin in the eye, and we all think he's dead. He's not. And it's this is all leading to the Daredevil TV show coming up
Okay.
whenever they get it done. I mean, they shot like 4 episodes, and then they ended up redoing the whole show again. So
They said it didn't seem anything like the original.
well, now it does.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying.
So I mean, it was good because like how they represented the Native American culture was really cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that, but I don't know. It's another one of these where if you don't watch it and you skip it, it won't matter.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was interesting.
Oh, it did good on streaming. They said pretty good.
Yeah, they gave it it's
71% or 6.9 depending on who you look at. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I might give it a go.
they-
So you
they-
liked it or you didn't like it?
no, I thought it was good. I
Okay.
think it's not necessary.
Oh, you didn't get anything out of it. It
I-
didn't seem like there was a purpose or purpose.
I-
Purpose.
It's just Marvel trying to build characters up that they've shown in other shows.
Okay.
And they did give it its own. It's weird because it's rated mature.
Yeah.
And they gave it its own little section of Marvel. It's called Marvel Spotlight.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see if there's
More
more
you can watch like
shows.
Daredevil and stuff like that in that section.
Is there?
I think
Okay.
so.
All right.
Because you have to like when you first sign up,
set your settings to
say, like,
mature.
do you want to watch everything or just stuff that bitches want to watch?
Yeah, because you can't watch Deadpool on there.
If you don't select this section.
All right. Yeah. Do you have any more TV shows, or is that it? All you watched this week?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
I watched Dinner Time with David Chang.
What's this?
He's having like it's really a pretty standard cooking show with like celebrity guests,
Mhm.
which isn't anything new.
Okay.
But his big thing is he's streaming it live, so he's cooking everything actually live. Like it's not where like people come in and
pre-cooked and shit.
exactly. So it's interesting. I don't know. It's okay. It's so funny. He
What's
was
this
like,
on?
it's on Netflix.
Okay.
They're streaming it every like Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that. But the funny thing is that I just thought was funny. So he's like, to my knowledge, we're the first TV show that is with streaming live cooking and with no clean outs or no da 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 da. I was like, no. I've definitely seen one called a comedian. Do you know Bert Kreischer?
Of course.
He does a Netflix or a YouTube show called
Yeah.
Something's Burning.
Oh, okay. And he
And
cooks.
He cooks.
Yeah.
He's not a good cook at
No.
all. But he's cooking live. Like he's not switching stuff out. I mean,
Yeah.
because they're gonna eat what he cooks.
Yeah.
No matter what. If you watch it and they're looking at him like, But he doesn't have celebrities per se for the most part. It's more of like comedians. Like
Right.
he has a bunch of like high level stand up comedians that come on and stuff. Like
Oh, cool.
but yeah, I was just like, fuck you, David Chung.
Yeah. So did you hear that? Yeah, I know you're not a big WWE guy, but they just signed a deal where they're gonna have,
with Netflix, yeah,
they're gonna have all their
WWE
stuff on.
No, it's just WWE Raw.
Yeah, but and they're gonna bring all their documentaries and all that stuff to
Oh.
Netflix.
So
And
why have the WWE pass then?
Yeah, it's gone. That's been gone for a while.
Oh, I thought you.
The only thing that they do is they have like a included thing on Peacock right now.
Okay.
So I mean,
So
and
right
so
now-
I'll cancel that after when they
So
go.
now you don't have a thing where you can get the WrestleManias and stuff for free.
Well, so that's what Peacock does. They have
Okay.
they have the
Stream it for free then, if you have that extra.
if you pay the $6 a month,
okay.
you get to yeah.
So can't you just like right before WrestleMania starts, add the $6 and then take the $6 off?
Everybody does that.
Okay.
You'll see such a huge bump. That's when they had their network. It was like it would shoot way up at WrestleMania,
Yep.
and then the week after they just cancel the shit.
Okay.
But it's interesting because they paid them $5 billion.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Disney paid for Marvel. That's less than what Disney paid for Marvel.
Yep, they paid for that, and then they have on another side deal where they're doing SmackDown on another network. They're getting all the money, all the money.
All the money, smart.
Yes,
Well, it's this new company because Vince McMahon's not doing it anymore.
yeah, TKO. That's so it's WWE, MMA, or no, sorry, UFC, and yeah, it's pretty interesting.
All right.
But I watched the first new episodes of the True Detective show.
I was gonna say I meant to watch it. I have it on my queue up because I like the first season.
So I was gonna say, so I was sick. I had the vid 2 weeks ago, and so we sat there and we watched the entire first season of True Detective. Never seen it before. Never seen any of it.
The first season's really good. All the
It's
rest of them are.
fantastic.
Yeah, the other ones are not good.
So we tried to watch the second season.
With Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not good.
And then the third season.
With Marshall Ali.
Yeah, no, not doing that
also,
either.
That also is not good.
But the
That's what I'm
first
saying.
season, Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. Oh,
Yeah, it's a great
it's
season.
just fantastic.
It's one of the best seasons of like crew time television.
Yeah,
Period.
it's just so good.
It's the fantastic.
Like I didn't want to stop watching it. We burned through it in a day. We watched the entire series. Like so.
the only thing I can say is with the Vince Vaughn one.
Yeah.
'Cause that's Vince Vaughn and what's his name? The British guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not McKellen. No, whatever.
Yeah.
That's where everyone sees that scene of where he's got a fat kid
Oh yes, yeah.
and he's
Bought him shoes. Hey, what did they do to your
Where are your
shoes?
shoes? And then he finds out he's like, he tells him that the kid bullied him
Yep.
and took him home. And so he goes to the bully's house and beats the shit out of his dad in front of his kid,
He goes,
and his
"Hey,
other kid.
This is what happened. Watch
This
me
is your
beat
fault.
you."
This is your fault. He's like
Yep.
beating the shit out of his dad with brass knuckles, and he's like, "I'm gonna call the police." And he pulls out his badge. He's like, "I am the police."
That's right.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yep, it is good.
Alrighty. So yeah. So enough about the original season. What about this new
So this
season
new
with
season,
what's her name and the other what's her name?
I think it's Jodie Foster.
Yeah, that's it.
She's playing a detective. I think it's Alaska where they are.
Yeah, she's like the sheriff. She comes from like a bigger city, and
Mhm. Well, so she's from that area. But there was a crime that happened like 5 years before this one.
Yeah.
And it's like his daughter's one of the people there gets murdered, and so these 5 people at this scientific lab like disappear.
yeah,
And then they find them in the middle of like nowhere, frozen solid, all like screaming butt naked.
that's
like,
awesome.
Dead, and like this like ice cube like stacked on top of each other. So they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on because their tongues have been cut out, and it's just super weird.
Mm.
And how they find it is one of the women there, like she follows the ghost of her dead husband,
Mm-hmm.
and like leads her to the bodies. And so it's just weird, but I don't know. We'll give it a go. I mean, we're only 2 episodes in, but I would definitely, if you like the True Detective series, this is definitely another one to go for.
All right, I'll try it.
Hey,
I'll give it a go.
what are you?
So I hear everyone's telling me I don't know if I'm going to spend the time, but
Okay.
everyone's saying, "Oh, get back into Percy Jackson; it gets a lot better."
Okay. Well, we'll see because I'm only 2 episodes behind, and it's been not great.
But I don't know. Oh, okay.
But I mean, I don't know. Everybody says, like, "Oh, you got to go." It's much closer to the book than the movie was.
I'm not reading any fucking books.
I know you're not going to read a book. But anyways. So I also watched because I was sick. I watched all of Monarch.
On Apple.
on Apple. So Kurt Russell and his son, my God, do they look very similar.
Yeah.
Like, because Kurt Russell is playing like now, and his son is playing Kurt Russell when he was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And so they bounce back and forth. And the series is all about how Monarch got started and how they got their military support and how they got the Titans to appear. And then it pretty much all leads to Godzilla versus King Kong.
The movie?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like the in between the Godzilla King of Monsters and Godzilla versus King Kong.
Gotcha.
Because like if you watch the Godzilla versus King Kong, there's the Hollow Earth.
Yeah.
And so they go to that in this Monarch show before they actually go to it in Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Okay.
And the whole series, spoiler, sorry, it ends with them. They kind of, because there's a time difference when you go to Hollow Earth. It times.
Time jumps or stops or
Well, it's faster on the actual face of the planet than it is in
Right.
Hollow Earth. So the 2 years passes in 2 days.
Okay.
And so they show back up, and that's when we see the scientific Monarch station on Skull Island,
Gotcha.
and that's where it ends. And so when you start Godzilla vs. King Kong, it literally starts with them on the island with the Monarch base.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, so if you watch that, it leads right into it. I thought the show was really good. The acting is really good. I'm impressed with the they use about the same CG as they do for the actual movies, which is impressive because usually they don't. Usually they go with a lower grade.
That's Apple money, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the Monarch TV show.
Nice.
All right, that's all the TV shows I had. Do you have any more TV shows?
Nope.
All right, it's time for our premiere movies.
Yay, the 3 movies. Woo.
Do we have a
It's a movie.
It's a premiere. It's a movie premiere.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, bitches.
All right, what did you watch?
Jack shit.
You didn't watch no movies?
Nope.
All right. Well, then it's going to be a 1 movie premiere week this week. All right. So me,
Just so you know, before you
go ahead.
go ahead, no, say the movie because I know what movie you watched.
I went and watched The Beekeepers.
Did you see this fucking TikTok of this fucking guy? He's like, it says on the caption, it says every Jason Bourne movie. He's like, oi,
Oh no, Jason Statham.
Jason.
Yeah.
He's like, do you know who I am? I'm the beekeeper. And he goes to, and he's got like a wrench. He's like, oh, you took my car. You know who I am? I'm the mechanist. That's another one of his movies.
Yeah.
And then it goes into he's got a fork. He's like, do you know who I am? I'm the chef.
Is that a thing he did? The chef?
No.
Oh,
And he's
okay.
like, because he
Oh
does
my
all these
God.
movies where he's
Yeah.
like, I'm the
Yeah. Yeah.
the something, the beekeeper, the mechanist,
Yeah.
the keenist. It's just fucking funny, I think. Go ahead.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Was it awesome?
It was really good.
Yeah, fucking yeah, it was.
So here's the thing. David Ayer, he directs this. The same guy who did.
I like David Water more.
Who-
But
So he's done Suicide Squad, and he did what was that? The one with the tank where it had.
where they pull out his tooth.
Yes.
I don't know.
Shia LaBeouf and Brad
Yeah,
Pitt,
yeah.
and
Eagle, Iron,
no.
something.
All right. But anyways, yeah. So
Fury.
Fury. That's
Oh,
it.
It just popped in my head. Go ahead.
Yes. So, as you would expect, Jason Statham is just a guy living on another
Just trying to
lady's.
live in my home
That's-
with my daughter,
No, not this time.
and I've got bees.
No.
Someone come.
Although similar.
Someone come and took my honey.
No.
Do you know who I am?
Uh,
I'm the beekeeper. And then he kicks someone. Kick. I'm assuming he kicked a lot of people.
no.
What do you mean?
A lot of punching. A lot
No
of
kicks?
shooting people.
Oh,
But
he's getting a little up there in age, so maybe he can kick in.
he kicks some people.
Oh,
He does some cool stuff. But here's the thing. So he's just a guy living on this lady's land, and he keeps bees on her because she rents out her barn. So one day she's on her computer, and the IT virus thing pops up with a phone number. She's she don't know nothing about computers. She calls them and goes, "Oh my God," and then you see this call center full of these like tech bros. They're like, "Oh, we got one. All right, listen to this, bro. This is how you do it." And so they tell her that she needs to punch this stuff in, and they get possession of her computer, and they convince her, they wipe her out. She ran this like what you call it, charity, yeah. And there was $2 million in there, and there was all this money, and they wiped her computer out and everything. So she killed herself because they took everything from her retirement, everything. And so her daughter's a cop, and so so before she kills herself, she asks, because the guy's on her land, he takes care of the property and everything. They stay them. Well, she walks in. He walks in there because she offers to feed him dinner that night, and she's dead. And her daughter walks in and goes, "What are you doing? Why are you in my mom's house?" And she's dead. And so, anyways. So one story is there's an FBI agent, and they're trying to figure out what the hell Jason Statham's doing. And Jason Statham's going and trying to take out this corrupt organization.
Do you know how I am?
Yeah, pretty much. There's some cool stuff. I mean, he grabs he straps this thing onto the back of his pickup truck and starts it manually.
Yoda?
And then wraps this rope around the guy and shoots it off a bridge and takes the guy with him, which is pretty awesome.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. My only issue is when they have these like shadowy organizations that these like good guys are a part of.
Yeah.
I want to know about the background of it and stuff, but they never give you that. They're like, he's a beekeeper, and when the hive has a problem, the beekeeper has to take care of it.
Do you know I took my honey and you hurt my base?
So he burns down this first car.
I'm gonna smoke
right?
you out.
That happens.
Yep. Fucking knew it.
So
if he doesn't kill someone with like hot honey or some shit like that, I don't
he takes the jar of honey.
I fucking knew
and he
it.
throws it and hits some dude in the head and knocks his ass out.
Do you know who I am? I'm a beekeeper. Jar of honey. Fucking yeah.
But they're like,
Oh, if he doesn't open the jar afterward and takes a little sip of delicious.
No.
Aw.
The funny part is he's very specific about this honey. So he grabs the jar off the counter, like puts the lid back on, and fucking takes it home with him. And I was like,
Fuck yeah.
But so he burns down like one of their call centers.
Good.
And so the guy's like, "You fucking burned down my place, I'm gonna ruin your shit." And he has his boys shoot the honey hives of the.
Do you know who I am? That's funny. So they murder some bees with some guns. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Like, what does that do? Like, have you seen how small a bee is? Like, good luck. That bullet's gonna hit something.
Yeah. This also starred PETA from
PETA.
Yeah, from the Hunger Games.
Oh, Josh Hutcherson.
Yes, he was the big tech bro.
I didn't even know he was in that movie.
He is.
He's not even like on any of the trailers or nothing.
Nope. They say but
I honestly don't like the guy at all.
Yeah,
I hate his
and
acting.
he's very unlikable in this.
I hate his
fine.
It's not even like he's unlikable as like
Yeah.
a person normally. It's just the fact that his acting just is terrible.
But it's so silly, like how far they let things get
Before they're like, all right.
Well, it's like, okay, I'm a little spoiler. I gave you a couple spoilers, but so you find out Josh Hutcherson is running all these little call centers, taking money from people.
Right.
Guess who his mother is? Just go as wild as you could think.
Queen Latifah.
No. Guess her status.
Oh, she's the president.
She is the
Fucking
president.
knew it. See?
And I'm like, Madam really? And so somehow Jason Statham diverts all of the FBI, the Secret Service, and everyone, gets all the way in the White House to the point where she's in a room with Josh Hutcherson and the president, and manages to get out of the room without getting shot at all.
He's a.
Do you know who I
Do
am?
you know who he is? He's the beekeeper.
He's the beekeeper.
All right. So what's your score on it, bud?
I'm gonna go knuckle bump.
Ooh, knuckle bumpy.
Just because you know what you're getting when you go to this movie.
And there's nothing out in the theaters anyway. So
Exactly.
Might as well. I'm not watching this fucking thing. Whatever this fucking dumbass movie everyone's talking about with what's her name from Superbad? That bitch.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. But yeah.
She has that movie out, Dollhouse or some shit like that right now. It's like Victorian era. It's
Oh yeah, I'm not watching that.
She looks like she needs a sandwich. All right. Well, we got knuckle bump from Trey
On the old Beekeeper. So give it a watch. It's in theaters right now. It's the only thing that's probably in theaters we're watching.
Well, Trey,
Unless you're gonna watch Wonka.
Here's some regrettable news I have for you.
What's that?
My phone's pretty much dead,
Okay.
so I'm gonna hurry up and play my trailer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna assume yours is not gonna play.
Well, let's hope that it does.
So I want you to act out your trailer.
Okay. All right, I'll do it.
All
I
right.
got this.
All right, I'm playing it now. Oh, that's not it. Stop looking at my phone, bitch.
You have your phone tilted. It's fine. I can't see nothing.
There it is. All right. So this movie can be found on Netflix, is where I saw this, and here we go, Trey.
You have no actual training.
I have kids. Learned a lot right there. Yeah, and I'm great with people. When I was first out of high school, I got married and had a kid too young. I'm an extremely fast learner. You got a really nice office.
Look,
You want my number.
I do.
How about this for number 6? That's how old my daughter is. 8 is the age
I
of my
have no
son.
fucking
2 is
idea.
how many times I've been divorced. 16 is the number of dollars I...
Trey, you've never seen Erin Brockvich?
Yeah, but I no. I've seen it maybe once ever.
So Erin Brockvich, you better hurry up because there's only got 1% left.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Erin Brockvich is a show about a lady who gets in a car accident and thinks she's going to win a bunch of money because a doctor hit her, and she ended up not winning the money because her lawyer sucked and she got emotional on the stand. Then she ends up getting a job in the doctor's office, even though he didn't even know about it. And then she pursues a case, an actual case based on a true story. Erin Brockvich is a real person, I want to say it's like a plastics company or something along those lines, was dumping hazardous material into the water, and everyone got cancer.
All right, we're
It's a
going.
great movie. It's a great show. Watch it. It's on Netflix. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Maybe. All right, we are going. Perfect.
We got commercials.
No.
Going straight in.
We're going straight in.
I don't hear anything. Oh shit. We got plane.
We are a rescue team. Not
Predator.
assassins.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Trey. I win.
Well, there's.
Brandon wins this week. Trey lost this week. The original Predator, awesome.
Yes.
Wait. Ready?
Hang on.
Ready? Hold on.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
We just hand slapped.
Yeah, we did. We did.
From the beginning scene of that movie where
Yeah.
his I forget the guy's act, but it's Apollo Creed, right?
Yeah.
They do like the weird like what's up,
Like, bro.
but they like grab each other's hands and then they just start
They like
flexing.
arm wrestle.
like arm wrestle and like
air.
and they like goes like, all right, what do you need?
So.
The original Predator
Yes.
is I would say there's 2 Predator movies that are in the actual same vein.
Yeah.
Predator
Yeah.
and Prey
Yeah.
are the only 2 Predator movies that are in the same vein
Yeah.
of what the original intention of Predator was supposed to be.
Of course.
All the rest of them,
Look, we tried to watch 2
oh god.
with Danny
All right, the only
Glover.
reason that's any good is the beginning scene where the Predator just goes in for some reason and just murks all of these Jamaican dudes, and you're just like, yo, why? Cause he's supposed to be hunting,
Yeah.
supposed to be trying to get like the best kills.
Yeah. He just
It's
killed
because those guys have guns, maybe.
Here's it
But
is.
Everyone
you know what
has
it is?
guns.
You know what they said? He said, "Hey, my dreads, bro, are better than y'all's. Y'all dying."
Yeah, and then he did.
But whoever thought Danny Glover is leading? No. Danny Glover is not a leading man.
And he is not an action star. Well, he's in the he can do a comedy action.
Yeah.
But me thinking he can fuck up a Predator
It's Lethal Weapon, right? That's
Yeah.
that's what he's from.
with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 38.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one.
But it was awesome, but is not
Doesn't hold up.
Well, no, it does. It's just that it's definitely not politically correct.
No.
You cannot say what they say in that movie.
Nope.
There are things that are said.
But it's cool though. I mean, it's like a team mashup movie without it having to be like, well, here's Steve, here's John, this is his background. It's just like, well, here's this guy. He's Indian, so he's going to be a tracker.
Mhm.
Or Native American, excuse me.
Yeah.
He's going to be a tracker. Oh, okay. Here's this wild Texan dude. He's got a big machine gun.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. It's a great goddamn movie.
Well, and so quick plot: they go to rescue these guys. They get tricked into going in there and going into a place where they're not supposed to go.
Yep.
And the Predator tries to kill everybody, and he does,
Predator-
except for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They get everyone out that they're supposed to get out, or whatever.
One girl.
One girl. And then on their way back to camp, the Predator basically starts attacking them.
Just murders everyone.
Yeah, and so it's basically Arnold
For
versus.
some reason, Arnold just does his Tarzan cry.
And then he figures out somehow
that he registers heat
that he registers heat, and so he puts mud up.
all over
Just
his
so you
body.
know,
Yeah.
you're telling me, Trey. Look, all right. Let me preface this by saying,
Yes.
love this movie.
Yes.
It's the late 80s, early 90s, something like that, right? 88,
87.
87.
Yep.
But you're telling me
Sorry, it might be earning that.
a alien like hunter drops down in Earth who has technology to travel in between solar systems. His thermal scanner is not good enough to pick up the difference between body heat and body heat with mud on it.
Yes.
Bullshit. Because I have a thermal camera at my house right now that
If
sees
I put
through
mud on my
clothes.
arm, you're not gonna see me.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm invisible.
So, where can we watch? Where can someone watch this movie if they felt like
we
it?
saw this on the Netflix.
Okay.
Fun fact. He wasn't supposed to have like fishnets like on his body, because the guy was like, no. And then the costume designer goes, you know what? Gives him character. Lets him know that he has style. And I'm like, maybe in the
Love it.
80s.
Yeah,
Fuck.
love it. Love it.
But
Was someone else was up for that role as well? Like I think Stallone during that time was up for that role as well.
Yeah.
But I think Arnold's perfect.
Arnold was supposed to do it the second one too, and they wouldn't pay him enough.
They're
So
bad.
You got Danny Glover.
Yep.
But
And ruined the franchise until we got. I mean, Predators was okay,
that's the one where they go on the planet with the predators.
where they kidnap all the people from Earth and then put them on the Predator planet, which you never really get why they do that.
Sport.
Doesn't
It's just
really,
not
yeah, it
football.
doesn't really make any sense, but
Yeah.
whatever. And then Prey was awesome, but now they're putting out another one,
Prey 2.
Prey 2, so we'll see.
Yes.
We shall see.
Uh,
Alrighty. Well, a little shorter one this week, Trey.
Yep.
We're happy to announce that all of our episodes are on YouTube.
Yes, indeed.
And so I'm coming up with cool little thumbnails. And so appreciate the support. You can find us on the medias at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Everything's hard to entertain with Brendan and Trey.
That's right.
We appreciate the support. Thanks for listening.
And as Brandon would say, we out, you bitches.
We out, bitches.
Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey.